What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Supermarket Simulator. Last episode, we added in the red cashier duplicator mod. So we got actually 5 cashiers over here in the store, and we are rocking and rolling here. We actually have enough money for our next bit of expansion and growth, and what that means is I think we're going to be moving some registers around today. We're going to finally get the registers all lined up in the front here, I'm pretty sure, as long as we have enough space. We will see, but I really would like to try and do that here today if we can. But if you guys are enjoying this and excited for this, be sure to drop a like on the video. Show it some love and support. If you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we're doing here. But what I want to do here first is we're going to box up our register just so we don't have any issues with that. That means we need to get rid of our boss man one here, label. So it's a little bit sad, but we'll definitely add that back here. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the computer here and get our next bit of growth here. We have no bills. Make sure we have no loan. I don't think we did at all. No, we're all good. So that is all good to go. And let's get our next bit of growth, which we have $2,600, a little over $2,600 left over after that. But that should have moved. Yep, all of that back. Look at that. We are slowly expanding the store even more, little bit by little, and we're moving along nicely with it. So let's get all of these placed in, which... There we go. Just like that. Again, we're moving stuff into each other, kind of. Keep it looking good here. And then let's get that right like that. And then we can actually put this one into the corner, I think. Or actually, we might need to flip this around. Yeah, we're going to flip it around with this guy. Or actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's... Oh. I didn't realize we had another one there. I forgot about that. Okay, well anyways. Let's get this guy moved so we've got different pastas and such. Yeah, we should really have this right here next to this. Because, yeah, there's other pastas right there too. So that all makes sense. Actually, what am I... Were we doing them like this whole time, or... Yeah, I guess that's about right. I think. Isn't that... I believe that is. Okay. So let's move this over. Just like so, and then we're going to get... that placed in there, and then we can probably just shove one of these empty ones over into here. You might make some use of this shelving in here. We'll see. Honestly, that actually might work out about perfectly with that. Because then what we can do is shove this guy basically like right on back into there. Let's move this out until it makes sense. Something right like that, and honestly, that actually looks pretty good. I like it. We could actually still get another item set in here and actually still fit just fine. It makes sense. So I'm actually really happy with that. Let's see here. I know we've got one inside of another there. So let's honestly, actually what we're going to do is just like this. Right like that, right there. We've got dog food, cat foods, which honestly, maybe we just... So those have been getting stocked into each other there. So we need to actually... wait, pause. Okay, did not want that to happen, but that's all right. So we should have paused them to begin with, actually, since we're going to be moving probably enough stuff around here. Let's see here. Where is our... Wait, yep, they are back here. Aren't they? Yep, right there. Okay, we got a little bit extra space there. So actually it worked out really well. Need to grab these other ones off the shelf. Next, we've already got enough of these here. We really don't need any more. Okay, so let's move these real quick. Get these brought back here. We got... There we go. It's looking good. I like it, I like it. Honestly, we might just move these over, actually. I don't know. Well, we got 4 shelves. Yeah, I mean, we got 4 shelves of each of those, I guess. Okay, so let's grab these. We're going to move these over. And something that's kind of bugged me for a while now that we're going to change up here real quick too while we're moving some stuff around and our stockers are paused is the cat foods, how they're like sideways, horizontally. I want to make them vertical like everything else. Pretty much everything else is. Like these are. And so yeah, we're going to grab a couple of these off, which nicely fit into one box. So we can just drop that. Cancel those out. Grab another box and move these over. Pick all these up. And just move them over, and there we go. Much better, like that. Cancel these. I don't know why I put these sideways like this. I guess it was just the natural growth of it. But there we go. Much better like that. And now we've got enough space where we can actually ditch, honestly, like a couple of these aisles here. What could we move into there? We've got some extra space now. Maybe we do the oils and like the salt and pepper right there. And then we've got a little bit extra space still. Let's see. Trying to make sense of this, of what we can do for all of this. Because what we want to do is clear out enough space. Let's move this shelf out here. We may actually end up getting rid of that potentially. We'll see. At least boxing it up. We're gonna need it. We'll need more shelving in the future. But yeah, what we want to do is get enough of this moved out here with these 2 aisles so we can get a whole line of registers in here up front and be good. And potentially get this aisle actually out here too. Maybe. We'll see. We really could use actually one more expansion. But that's going to be a long ways away. Well, not a long ways away, but long enough. Yeah, 90,000. So that's going to be a good few days. So probably 2 episodes before we get that at least. Okay. I mean, technically we have another space with that back in there, but obviously we're not going to be putting anything there to begin with. Because we've got basically two shelves worth of space here. Which, I mean, what we could do... I mean, also another thing we could do would be to, like, set up a little mini aisle. Kind of like this, and we do back-to-back, and then this would be still open, actually. That honestly wouldn't be bad. And then what we could do is actually have all these right there. So actually what we can do here is just pick this bad boy up, move it there, and then we're going to move this guy. Actually, this can just stay moved because we're going to be getting rid of that anyways. So let's do something like along the lines of like this. So what I'm going to do here is line these up like this, and then we're going to bring it back a few spaces just to leave some extra. Honestly, that's a bit tight there even still. But at the same time, that we could actually have this line up with this aisle right here. So actually, that might work out perfect like that, because we actually need as much space as we can get here at the moment. So let's turn off our free placement, actually, because I want to get these lined up how they should be. Right, like that. And there we go. Then that, like I said, that'll actually line up very nicely with that. And we're going to have kind of like a, I guess like an aisle going down the way here with that. And there's still enough walking space for all of that. Honestly, that looks pretty good. I know we've got some cooking stuff here still. And then the rest of our kind of cooking condiment stuff is going to be over here, which means we're going to have to move these signs. But that's all right. Okay. So let's do, yeah, we're going to move this guy over here, which means that this guy needs to, I did not mean to do that. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, so we're going to have to just move these items individually then. How much do we line this up by? I mean, it's going to go, I guess, something right like that. So yeah, we're just going to have to move these items individually instead of the shelf, which what we can do is we can bring the shelf over here to make at least make it easier on ourselves and get it close by. All right. So let's do, I guess we'll do breads here first. Like so. I mean, this isn't going to be the final organization of things still. Even still, we got enough to reorganize here once we get the store like fully expanded out and have like max space of shelving and everything. So this is kind of a somewhat temporary move for all of this. So we'll see. We'll see how we set all this up here. Okay, so there is that. We got all those breads there. Now we need to do, I guess we'll probably do peanut butter next to that. I feel like would make sense. And then honey, and then we'll move the chocolates. The chocolates over. I know it looks a little goofy right now with how that's set up too. That's where I don't like, usually like sticking shelving in the corners like that. What we might end up having to do is just space this one back in so we can actually make use of this shelf in here then. But I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I don't think... Okay, actually, that's not terrible. That could actually be worse. Our tag is still out. Honestly, I don't hate it. Get our Nutella over here. Okay, so there's that. We've got all of this still, which is that. Yeah, like I said, I don't hate it. We'll get our ketchup moved over. And then we'll have enough space here for our other shelving items. Like I said, it's not like the most ideal thing, but it's honestly not terrible either. Could be a lot worse. Like, look at that. That's actually not bad. Again, it's not the most ideal, but it's not awful. Could be a lot worse. They're kind of like intertwined with each other a little bit, but that's all right. Okay. I mean, what we could do actually is I can shove this shelf over just a little bit further too. We'll give that a try and see what that looks like. What I'm going to do here is actually take up a couple of those, and there we go. So let's get rid of that box there. Got all these shelves. Clear out all these labels. Okay. So we've got this aisle to take care of still, and then we've got all of this to get figured out too, which is just snacks and such, which again, we might end up putting like over here or something. I don't know how we're going to set this up. We'll see here. But yeah, let's try and shove this shelf over just a bit here. Back up a little bit so we can get a better vantage point of all this. Yeah. So something like that potentially. Honestly, I think we just center it between the items, and honestly, I don't hate it. I think it works pretty good. Because if we move this guy over any, you're going to start seeing that wall. Which is the whole reason to have it kind of back as far as it was. Which honestly isn't terrible either. Just a little bit of a gap there. You don't even really notice it. Okay, what I'm going to do here temporarily is we're going to box these boxes up that we don't need. Because also one thing I'm not thinking of too is we're going to be... We are gaining some space over here that we can extend these aisles back if we need to. Obviously, eventually that's going to become our freezer and fridge section, kind of this half of the store, and that's going to be all the shelving half over there for the most part. But we are going to be gaining that section. So there's always that too. Let's move these over. And again, this is kind of like the rest of the cooking stuff, which works pretty well for the most part. Let's see. So we've got all these snacks here to go, which honestly, we can get rid of a couple of these shelving units. We don't really need these quadrupled up at the moment, at least, if we have some extra space, or if we're out of space. And I guess these milks we could actually move over to here. Just for now, we'll get them off of this shelf. Free up some more space here. There we go. So we got one thing left on that, which we have plenty of shelving space, so we could actually move those over if we needed to. Which what we could... No, we don't have no space for that. Okay. I was going to say what we could do is shove all of this basically over, like slot it in. But then we only have 2 shelf spaces right there. Still, we have 3 chips. Okay, I mean, we got a bunch of cleaners too. So let's box this up. We don't need this. Here we go. Anything? Obviously, these books are going to stay like this. That's probably going to stay as a whole aisle itself like that. What we could do, what I'm thinking of, is if we flip this over to here, actually. And then... Yeah, actually, I kind of like that. Let's move that out of the way. Gonna put this right here. So again, we're going to turn off our free placement. Try to kind of keep these together in line. There we go. And then we're going to set this guy right here. Right like that. And then again, we'll flip this guy around. So that way all the cleaners and stuff are with the toilet papers and everything. I think that kind of makes sense. And then we honestly might just extend this aisle out one more down. I don't know. We'll see here. Yeah. Okay. So there's that. We've got all the cleaners and everything together, which is really nice. And then or I should say, not all of them together, but there's these. This is kind of like a personal care. We've got toothpaste, hand soap, and like head shampoo. So that could kind of go on its own. Nose is a bit itchy here. These are all like, this is all like cleaner stuff that should actually stay with this stuff here. So, what if we were, I want to kind of leave this area open here for this. I know it's going to be a little bit dumb because it's going to be kind of actually open. I guess we could start moving some of the fridges and stuff and try to kind of take shape of how it's going to actually go and look with that. It's kind of the whole point of this, so we really should actually just start moving this around. Although it's gonna get expanded back there. That's kind of the thing. Like I didn't want to do all of it now and then just do it all again later, but it really doesn't matter, I guess. Okay. Let's box up. We're just gonna leave the front. We're just gonna box up everything here. We're gonna leave the front open. And then, yeah, we're going to box up all of our registers here. Where did our register just go? Okay, well, I don't know where that just went. We might have just lost a register, but that's okay, I guess. We need to also fire this extra cashier. Uh-oh. Okay, we're going to save and reload because I think the duplicator mod is definitely a bit bugged. Oh, that's still showing up there at the restocker's paused. Okay, so the register was still technically like there. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just fire all of our cashiers. We may have to actually get rid of just move. Okay. I was going to say, we might actually have to just get rid of the mod real quick, but we're all right. Let's get rid of our signs here. I know it pains me to do this, but we're going to have to just do that for now. We're going to have to get rid of these signs here too. But there we go. Now we got all the space to work with here. Again, we're trying to open this up here. So let's actually just move all of this over here. Just to get it out of the way here for now, and then we can get everything else removed here in a bit. Should really just take those chips off of there and just open that whole thing up. I'm going to set that right there for now, because that might honestly actually extend over there. We might just do that instead. Got more cleaner stuff. Ah. Did not mean to do that. Meant to push F7. There we go. Meant to push F8 to turn on our free place mod. There we go. Look at all this room for activities. Let's get this out of the way. Just stack those kind of inside of each other. Look at that. Again, we have all of this room for activities. So let's get rid of our aisle things, which makes me sad to get rid of, but things are changing around here. We can get rid of that. Well, we can actually reach these from anywhere. Can get rid of our checkouts ones as well then. Okay, so there's all of that. Now what we need here is we need to see how many registers we can actually get in this place right away. I don't know. So again, we're going to try to set this up enough space in the front and kind of... Yeah, it's not bad. We want to have it so we're looking like in towards each other on these. We're not like just staring at a wall over there. So we're going to do the same thing right here. which I can't really see how that lines up. It's a little bit tight there, especially when we're going to have some people there in line then. But I think there actually is enough space. Something like that. And leave a bit of extra room for the... so that's not going to work. Going to leave this one boxed up over there. We're going to leave a bit extra room for the door, I think. Yep, and that's what we needed right there. That's going to be an issue. Okay, we're going to actually have to shift all these down just a little ways, I think. Oh, that is not what we wanted. I feel like there's still a bit too much space between all of these. Yeah, let's try to move these down just a little ways here. Something kind of like that. I mean, what we could do to try to get these lined up really nicely is set up like a whole line of like aisles. Or something basically to create like a straight edge, straight line here. To really line up these registers going down. Like this. Because it's really hard to actually get these lined up right. I know we do have the snap mod, but that's... I mean, I guess that kind of helps us. Okay, we need one more register, which is a mirrored one. I don't think we have that. I think this is a normal one. Yeah, this is a normal register, so we're going to be short a good register to use. So we need a mirrored register. Let's go ahead and order one of those real quick, because what I want is everyone to be facing inward. Even though I know we could just do everything the same way, I kind of want it backwards. So like the two, again, everything basically just fans out from the middle from there. I think that would be pretty good. Okay, so let's do that. Excuse me. We're probably going to save the other registers just in case we ever change it around, or if you guys think that we should change it. That way we have it still. So there we go. Now we have 8 registers technically total. We're just not going to talk about that. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we needed a mirrored one is what we needed. Yeah, we're just not going to talk about that. Oh, okay. Well, it is what it is. Waste a bit of money, you live and learn. Yeah, honestly, the snap placement actually worked out really nicely. For that, we're a little bit cramped in here. That's where I think eventually we're just going to remove these shelves on the end here and actually make it a wide open checkout area like this. I know we've got a lot of extra space in here. We should really just tighten these all up a little bit. Yeah, let's just tighten these up a bit. We can then make plenty of room for us then. And we can also readjust these with the snap mod on. That's actually quite a bit of space, and that is about perfectly lined up, I think. There's actually more... Well, actually, that's about even. And that'll give us about just enough space of what we need here for this. Ah, too far over. Yeah, these three are actually notched back just one, but that's all right. Well, it's notched back just one. So we want this. I can see the line that we want here. Right like that. So again, these three are further back than that. But honestly, that actually is about perfect. As far as spacing between them, we got a little bit extra between these two since they were going to be facing each other. And then, honestly, I like it. I think that works out really well. Again, we're just not going to talk about these. We may actually end up needing some more registers in the future, so we'll just save them. If we can get them up top here. I think we can get the two of them up top. And then we'll just have to try to throw the other one up. Holy crap, I didn't realize that we were already half hour into this. We want to turn on our... Why is that? Let's set this... There we go. Come on. Are you kidding me? Just freaking... Why are you not wanting to go on there? Why are you turning red on us? Okay, there's one. Oh, this is taking way too long for just placing these freaking boxes. Should just sell them, honestly. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's just sell them. I don't even want them. We can easily buy some back in the future if we need. It's just going to cause more headache. There we go. Much better. Screw it. Look at that, though. We got a whole nice line of our registers here. It's looking really good. I'm really happy with that, honestly. Yeah, we are looking really freaking good with that. We just need to get our chaotic mess of shelves now back organized. That's the next thing here. So I think what we're going to do here actually is we're going to put the books to the other side. So basically we just mirrored these, but that's all right. Let's turn off the snap placement. There we go. That looks good. Okay. There's that. We got this last one over here. That's right. I forgot that we set up like this fourth shelf kind of in this aisle. Okay, so we got a big mess still. So we got different snacks. Let's actually do a snack aisle here. So something right like that. These are going to face each other. Yep, definitely. Something right like that. And then we can get one more shelf on the backside here, which, what do we have here? We have, yeah, so we got more snacks here. Got chocolates, candy, and more chocolate. Which that is kind of snacks. We got cakes and chips. That kind of makes sense to go together. So these are going to go right like this. Come on. Get like reset by the shelf behind us. I mean, I guess we could have just moved it out of the way. Okay. So there's that. Then we're going to grab this shelf. We don't want this here. So what do we have left here? We have an empty shelf, so we can actually just box this up as well. So we have 4 empty shelves at the moment. And almost a 5th. We have cereal. Yeah, we have these two. Shoot. Okay. Honestly, yeah. Actually, what we could do here temporarily, let's do this. Let's move these out of the way. So you guys will see in just a moment. I'm only using that for, actually, shoot, we need to... So I'm using, just setting up a shelf here for as a spacer. So we'll put that there. Put this right here. And then we can pick this one up, and then we're going to swing this guy around to behind here. Yeah. Okay. So we got a nice little gap there. And then we got a big gap here. We got obviously a lot of space here that we could set up even more pallets if we needed to. And then we've got... I'm not a huge fan of the setup. But again, this is only temporarily. Only temporary. So we've got 2 other... wait, where did our chips go? Didn't we have a... Ah, we did have another. I thought we had another shelf. I was like, I know we had a shelf of just the chips only in the corner. But, okay. So then, I think what we're going to do, actually, is just set up another shelf right here. Let's move this out of the way. So yeah, we actually lost space in the store. So we're actually less efficient with this. Something like that. And then the other cereals will go back here. Something right like that. Could actually have moved that a little bit further, but honestly, it actually kind of makes sense to have the, I mean, not necessarily the cereals, but the milks right there makes sense. Got one other chip that we aren't going to have a space for now. So that's a bit unfortunate. I mean, I guess we could put them over here. I mean, either way, there's going to be something that gets broken up here, pretty much. So I'm actually going to flip these around real quick. So that goes there, and then this will go right here. That way the chips are at least on the back side of each other. Again, I'm not the hugest fan of this, but it works for now. It's temporary. So let's grab a box for these, and we'll get these off the shelf. And then we'll get these added back over here. Or they'll go with their friends over here. And we got chips, and then we got cakes, and all the rest of the cakes right here. Okay. And then we got cooking stuff along with, we got dog food, breads, peanut butter, Nutella, honey, all the condiments. We got coffees, teas, potatoes, and pastas, rices, flour, sugars. All that looks good. Now we can get this canceled, and we're taking out another shelf here. How did we lose this much? I guess we did add a couple more registers in. That's how. Yeah, we lost 5 shelves out of this. An option I just thought of too is we could just rotate these around. Instead of doing sideways aisles like this, we do lengthwise. That would actually be a lot more efficient also, but at the same time, I don't know. I kind of... I don't know. I think we're going to stick with it like this. We're going to definitely keep these boxes because we're not going to... We're not going to be... or we're going to be using these shelving here in the future. So we're going to end up rotating stuff around. We're going to be adding more in here as well. So let's get... We'll just add these in over here for now. Because we're actually running very long in this episode. I was not expecting to go this long. Excuse me. Okay. Set that right there. I'm going to grab this one. Jump on top. There we go. That's what we wanted. Oops. Don't think this is going to work. Oh, I saw green for a minute, but okay. That's all right. Honestly, I guess we could have just stacked them in the corner right there, maybe. But okay. So, I mean, we got the store organized. That's looking really good. What I'm going to do here, I want to be... This is what my register I want. So I'm actually going to box this up so we can hire our cashiers back and get another 5th one added in. So let's hire... There we... Wait. We just fired all of our stalkers. Sorry guys. Brought you back right away. And then we've got Shift J to hire another one. And then we can do our register back over in here. Right there like that. And there we go. Look at that. We got a nice reorganized store a little bit here. Yeah, we probably could do these aisles, like flip them around so they'd be like running like this and then have just like one aisle running. Honestly, we could do a front to back aisle on this. And same with over here. We're wasting a lot of space with this. And actually that would... You know what? Let's do that. Because actually that makes a lot more sense anyways because we have multiple products of the same kinds on the backs and fronts, and it just doesn't make sense to have them not together. So we're going to place this guy like here. Okay, we gotta turn up. There we go. So we got that, which actually we should well. Honestly, I think we're actually going to move them all over down just a little ways. Okay. Much better. I'm not a huge fan of where the cereal is. It really should be, honestly, over here. Is there any way that we can get this over here? I mean, we could maybe. We could maybe fit 3 deep on these. Let's, before we put those back, let's... Ah, no, I didn't want that. I wanted that. Get rid of that. It's the second time I've done that now. Okay, let's move this. I really just didn't want to move them again, but honestly, it just doesn't make sense to leave them like that. Let's actually put these down over here. We'll do... All the cakes and stuff are going to stay together, so I guess either way it's going to be off with that, unless we can... Yeah, either way it's going to be off. We've got 3 of each item type, except for the candy. But yeah, we've got... Is there any way that we can get these? No, we got 6 of these, so either way, yeah, it's going to be... Okay. So this guy needs to actually move down here. Gonna grab this like that, basically, I think. Actually, that's gonna go down even further. Something kind of like that, and then this will go in. I just realized we just placed a sign there. I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. I keep messing it up. I keep meaning to hit F8 and turn on and off the free placement mod. Okay, so there's that. That looks so much nicer. I would like to get the cereal down here because it makes more sense to have that down here, but there's just not enough space for it. So unfortunately, it's going to be staying over there on the opposite side of the store, at least for now. Again, this is only temporary. This is not a finished organization by whatsoever. So there's that. Got a lot more space now. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just do that to begin with like that. I have no idea why we did it, started the other way. Okay. We need to get moving here so we can at least run 1 day on this episode. Okay. So there we go. Again, I'm not a huge fan of having the cereal and stuff over in here. This milk can honestly be down over here, so we could really just use with moving that shelf, that whole... Actually, it's that whole aisle, I guess. Over. But yeah, that's kind of where it needs to be at this point. I mean, we could do the books, but that's actually 3, so we can't. Okay. So for now, we're gonna leave the signs off, even though I like to have them on. Honestly, we're gonna get things reorganized eventually once we get even more space in here again, and redo that. But we got a lot of wasted space. Actually, we could do another aisle in here if we needed to. That's where 4 of our shelves kind of are sitting, and then we can honestly are wasting some space with all that. But that's all right. We're gonna go ahead and open up for the day here. Unpause our restockers. Pause. There we go. Okay, so that is looking really good. I'm honestly happy, really happy with where that's at. We've got things set up how I've wanted to have them set up, honestly, since the beginning of this. As far as like the registers. The shelving, not so much. But like I said, that's temporary until we eventually get our fridges rotated down to here. Create a whole, basically like a big use section. And there. And then over here will be the like shelving items and all that fun stuff with that. So, but yeah, this is as far wide as it's going to go out this way now. It's just going to keep going back this way now. So we'll be knocking out that corner and then one of those sections on the end and working in. So, okay, look at how many people we have here today already. But look at that. That honestly looks really, I like it. Looks really good. Grab a nice thumbnail for the video. Okay. I like it a lot, honestly. Okay. Oops. About to hop on the register here. Sorry guys if I sound very scratchy. I've literally recorded 11 episodes of Parking Tycoon Business Simulator here today. It released today and I played so much of it because I just enjoyed it. I just could not put it down until we were... Checkouts are full. We've got an issue then. Because checkouts are most certainly not full. Let's try opening and closing these. Or closing them and open them. Ah, there we go. Okay. I don't know what happened with that, but... We were, Okay, I mean, I'm going to keep an eye on it. We'll see if there's any issues. It looks like everyone's lining up good. Yes, I know. Okay, I mean, it looks like everyone's lining up good. Got a busy start to the day, though. Holy crap. Okay, let's start making some of that money back. We wasted some money on some registers and such, but that's alright. We'll get it back. Okay, there we go. Got a bunch of items for you, sir. We got 162.45 for you. Thank you. I really hope that... I know I talk about it almost every episode, the lag. I really hope that my computer is going to be able to withstand a fully maxed out store and even more items, like more quantities of items placed on the shelves. Because I'm honestly nervous. It keeps getting worse and worse every episode. We might honestly have to get rid of the extra customers that we have in this and just stick with just a normal vanilla game amount with this, because that's definitely a big factor in this. 164.10, or at least knock out like the more customers mod or something like that, and just have the simple customer booster or something. I don't know. Obviously, we try to boost the customer count just to help keep the money flowing and keep things rolling with the episodes. But unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to sustain it much longer. 126.35 for you, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. 180.15 for you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's get everything all checked out. $157 even for you, sir. Thank you. It made me a little nervous at the beginning there. I thought we had some kind of issue with where we have to get rid of our extra cashier mod or something like that. But they were saying checkouts are full and nobody's lining up, but I guess it just needed a simple open or a simple close and reopen of all of them. Okay. $55.95 for you, ma'am. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bunch of stuff for you, sir. There we are. I think this is episode 96, I want to say, too. So we are getting very close to episode 100, which is definitely going to be insane. We're gonna definitely made a lot of progress in here and a lot of episodes. I mean, we've had daily episodes. We have not missed a single day, so that's 100 days straight, essentially, of this. We are over 3 months straight into this game of a daily episode, at least, of whether it's an episode or a live stream or whatever it is. We've got... Actually, it's, I think, a little bit less than 100 days, or yeah, it'd be a little bit less than 100 days, because the live streams I've counted as episode numbers, but we've had them, like, post the same day as another episode, so we've had, like, I think 4 or 5 live streams, so I guess it's, like, 4 or 5 days short of that. If we did just the live stream instead of the daily episode, then it would have been actually the exact day amount of the episode count. So technically, we've actually had more episodes than days, which is insane to think about. 1920, but I appreciate all your love and support that you guys have been showing this series, and so many of you have been hanging on and watching every video of it and everything, and rewatching old ones and everything, and it's insane. So thank you all very much for that. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's get all of this checked on out here. 203.75 for you, sir. Thank you. There we go. And 10 cents back for you, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah, there's some weird little... I don't know what's going on here. Like, they, like, pause every now and then, too. So I don't know if it's something with the cashier mod or what. But we have not... I don't think we... Like, see, he's paused. Like, not moving there for a moment. So I don't know what is up with that. 213.15. Where are we at? We got about... Well, 5 people in line there. See, I don't know why they're, like, pausing like that. But we're still not even able to keep up with 6 cashiers, including myself. So, that is interesting. It's not all the time, though. Sometimes they line right up, though, right, or move up in the line. So, I don't understand that. He kind of paused there for a moment. See, I'm not too sure with that. 203.75 for you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we got 8.75 for you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, see, they just moved up normally. So I don't understand why that's like doing that sometimes. I guess maybe with the game reload, it'll fix itself. Maybe after moving the registers around and everything, it just kind of bugged it out or broke it or something, and it'll fix itself with a reload. I know this game seems to have a lot of little bugs and stuff, especially with the mods, and they fix themselves after a reload. So that might be all it needs. So I don't know. I don't see anyone else doing that though. I feel like it's just our register. Yeah, see, she just did it again. I want to see. Yeah, see, they're all moving up like normal. So I don't know. 104.70 for you, ma'am. Thank you. We have so many people in here. I feel like this is more than 410, or like our 410 to 415 that we usually average. Maybe not. 310.95 for you, ma'am. Thank you. Appreciate it. 40.30 for you, sir. Okay, it's 65 cents. Yeah, this was a much longer episode than I expected, so I hope you guys enjoy it, because I was expecting like a half-hour episode, 40 minutes at most. Not an hour. It's going to be more than an hour by the time we get this all finished up. Okay, 75 cents, because we still got to restock and everything. Jeez, excuse me. We still have to restock and everything, too. Okay, there we go. We got $1.50 back for you, ma'am. Thank you. There we go. 4.15 for you, sir. All right. We got 184. 184.15. There we are. Starting to slow down for the day here. We've been at 9 o'clock for so long. I guess this is actually insane. I feel like we have so many people in here today. I don't know. It feels like a lot more than normal. 43.45 for you, sir. Appreciate it. 31. I'm trying to see. Are we running all of our registers? Yeah, I don't think he's running. That's what the issue is. Okay, I think with a simple game reload, that'll probably fix itself. Yeah, that's why it seems like we have so many more people, and that's why we're not getting through these people as quickly. Okay. Well, that's good to know then, at least. Nice to know he's not doing anything over there. He's just sitting over there brainless and just staring off into space. Okay. There we go. I was wondering why it felt like we had so much more traffic and there were so many people saying that the registers are full. 149.50. I swore that when we opened it up, like did the close and reopen it, we got some people over to him, but I guess it's just still a little bit bugged right now. I don't even know what's going on. Like all we did was just move registers. It's not like we did a huge ordeal of things. There we go. Okay, we're finally winding down for the day. Holy crap. That was a stressful day. There we go. We got 218 from him. $157.85 for you, sir. Thank you. All right, and we got 19.15, which the one good thing is with us taking longer to check out everyone, that means our stockers have had more time to restock things, though, too. So we should have a little bit less work at the end of the day to do manually. 262.80, thank you. Last customer here. Okay, some ham for you, sir. We got $12.50 back for you. Thank you, have a nice day. Okay. So yeah, like I said, that at least gave it some time for our stockers to do some work, which is good. Let's go ahead and end off the day there. We got 423, so we did have more customers for sure. Got some ham and cheese. I think that was that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like the Gillette ham and cheese. 35, I guess we'll go. I just want to double check that to make sure. Ham. Yeah, that is that. Okay. Looks good. Let's get actually some... Holy crap, we depleted our supplies as always. Alright, which I guess makes sense with that many customers. Go through that many items. Do that. We're going to grab some more of the toilet papers that are not there. My God. We sold through so many potatoes too, and... Okay, we need 2 more of those. We gotta probably grab some chicken. Actually, that's right. The chicken gets stocked up. It's just it doesn't get restocked. Or it needs to get restocked after stocking. So there's that. Let's grab some kegs off the shelves. Need 4 more. Okay, let's grab some of the blonde ales. Got 53. So we'll grab some of the greens. We'll swap back and forth here until we get these fully stocked on up. There we go. Will they stock that? I don't think they will. No, they don't. Okay. So we just need to restock some toilet papers, which we just demolished our supplies. Same with chicken. So we're going to for sure need to reorder things. Products. A refill. All 27 grand. So we still only made like 20 grand yesterday. Not even, actually. Okay, we need some more paper towels, so let's grab that real quick. Here we go. We need some more green and purple toilet paper. Purple. And another box of green. Like, look at how much of this we went through. We have more than half of our green shelf is gone. That is insane. That we went through that much of that. Kegs were good. We're all good on that. Chicken got restocked. So we're looking good. Potatoes are good. This stuff's honestly pretty good. The fabric softeners. Okay. Let's do a refill all again and we'll see how much we end up at. Like, look at that. Went through 3 boxes of chicken, 4 boxes of that toilet paper, 5 of that, and 1 paper towel. So 10 boxes of paper products and 3 boxes of chicken. That is crazy. But, okay. that was a very long episode, but we got a lot done here. We got a lot reorganized here. Obviously, it's not like the final organization of everything, but it's a good start to where we're at with things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know, like I said, it was a long one, but if you guys did, be sure to drop a like in the video. Show it some love and support. If you guys are new around here, check this out. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we're doing here. But thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.